then I found a bunch of signatures. I've been digging in all my containers, and in one of them I had a bunch of signatures that I went through and folded all this paper, and I'm pretty sure this is close to my heart paper, I think. Yeah, close to my heart paper. And I had it all folded like this, and I have a whole bunch of little packs like that, and I thought this would be a good one to do because I really like journals that I sew into things. This would be a good one to try out all those different ideas I got from Gail's channel. I wrote them down, like different things you can do to a junk journal. One of them is a fabric flip, which is something I've never done. A tuck, a belly band, I've done those. Tip-ins, I've done those. Pockets, lace on the edge, I haven't really done that. Side pocket, just lots of different things. And I thought, well, I'm just going to do those things to this notebook, and it'll either be my idea notebook or I'll use it for something else. Then I looked in my boxes, my sewing boxes, and I had all this beautiful fabric that someone gave me. And do you think I have the name of that person here? I don't. Charlotte. So maybe Finesse, I'm not sure, but whoever it was, thank you so much. They even gave me a bunch of these little squares to make, I think they're called yo-yos, and then that's the pattern for it, and then you fold the fabric over it. Oh, it's so cute. It's not something this girl has ever done before. I don't know if I'll do it, but I definitely will try to use this fabric. I've had it forever. Oh, isn't that pretty? I just love that. And I like this one too. I think I'll use this one because I'm still going to have to cut it down. And this one has a right and a wrong side. This one you could really use either side. And I think I'm going to use this one. Oh wait, this one's pretty. See, this could take you all day just picking this out. I like that one too. Okay. All right, it's decided. I'm not going to go any further. All right, so what I'm going to do is take and cut. See, it's a little bit bigger than that page. So this is the first page that I'm working on, and I chose a plain piece because I think the nice idea about a fabric flip is that you can write under it and it's covered, and then nobody really has to see it if you don't want them to. But what I want to do is cut this off here, and I want to put it across the top because it's a little different. Do I want that side or do I want this side? I think I want this side because that's got a little bit more on it. So anyway, Gail is like my hero right now. I just keep watching all her videos, and she's been at this a long time. I did all that 1 year of Rolodex cards, and that was so much fun. So she does like a video almost every day, and that wasn't really straight. I could have used a cutter, but you know, I'm not really into that whole straight, this has to be this way. So I kind of like that. Be kind of fun to use that one little yo-yo that's done, but then I won't have a pattern, will I? But isn't that pretty? Oh, she gave me different sizes of the hexagons that you use. So that would be that one. I don't know how she got that on there without it being lumpy bumpy. It's perfect. I always thought everybody just folded it, but I guess you use a little piece of paper to do it. Anyway, I was thinking that would be kind of fun to put down on here. Maybe even make it so I just sew like this, and then it can be a little tuck. We'll give it a try. Anyway. My sewing machine's right next to me, and I don't really want to put it up here because Sophie, I don't know if you can see her, there she is, she's sleeping, and if I put that sewing machine here, she'll be really unhappy. So I'm going to take this to the sewing machine, And I'm just going to sew. First I'll sew this on. I'll put it this way. And then I will sew this whole thing to the paper, and I will be right back. Okay, so this is got this little pocket there for I don't know what. And then I'm going to put this across here. That's a straighter edge than my edge. Okay, so I've got to cut this off. The only sewing classes I had were in junior high. I think I might have had one in high school, but I'm so glad I had those classes. That and typing. I don't know what I would have done without those. And those are the classes, you know, we don't have anymore unless, you know, you request it, which is kind of a shame. All right, so I'm going to open up this, and then I'm just going to take it to the sewing machine. I'm trying to decide, do I want to just do a straight stitch or a zigzag stitch? Just wondering if the zigzag is going to fold as good. And I like all these strings, so that's kind of fun too. All right, I think I'll just do a straight stitch. Okay, so now I have a little fabric fold, and I want to have some of these really, I have a jar of old buttons that I think these, this one's not probably old, but I think some of these are called bone buttons, but these were the buttons that they put behind a button to hold a button on, I think. And I just sat one day and tied like a little twine or cord or something in it. So I want to put one of those on there. Maybe I want to put these on here too. I love this on there for my first page. Not that one. I should have sewn it on. That has some stitching on it. So I think the Fabri-Tac will work for this. It doesn't really match that, but that's okay. I wonder if I have anything a little bit more red in it. Not this one. No, it's too pink. So that's a little more subtle. I think I'll do that because it's got some black in it like that does. Matchy, I'm not, but anyway. Add up there like that. And put this button on here. And I thought, well, no. Put the button here. Maybe I should put the button down here. Yeah. I figured these would look kind of good both ways, you know, because this is sticking out or with the knot on the top, but I'm going to put the knot on the top. Okay, so that would be the first page of the signature with a sewn-in fabric flip. I think that's so cool. I never did one of those before. Gail has been doing this a lot longer than I am. I think, you know, I saw a little book the other night that someone gave me. Here it is. Must have been something that we were trading, but it's from 2013. And that's 6 years ago. So I've been doing this for a while, I guess. But isn't this cool? I have it, forgot about it. Here's a cool little tuck. And it's from Patty LeGrew. And I don't even know. I should check and see if she has a YouTube channel. I should check and see if she's still even on. I feel like I've been, I don't know where, for the last few years. And she's got this tuck here. And it's just like a little traveler's notebook that she's got sewn in here. And I love this little book, and why it was stashed away, I don't know. So I'm going to get that out and use it. and I'm going to work on this little book. So there we go. We have my first page, and it's called a fabric flip. Okay, so that just wasn't enough. I'm still crafting, so I'm going to keep going. So the next page you want to do is the tuck, and I added a little ticket. I got these tickets from the Graphic Fairy. I think they're pretty cool to use. And so I glued it down there. Remember, this is going to be for writing on. And then I only glued part of it because this page is the tuck. So the tucks you can put in here. And this is a copy of one of the pages when I was making the journals that I didn't really think turned out very good. And I could sew that. I kind of wanted to cover up that stitching because it's crooked. Because that's kind of how I do things, is crooked. So maybe I'll make a couple more tuck spots on here. So a tuck spot means you just glue part of it so that you can tuck stuff in it. So I could either, I want that top done though. So if I do 3 sides, then it becomes a pocket. So I really just wanted to do, maybe I'll just do this one side. I cut this with my paper cutter, but it still isn't straight. There you go. I think that's so neat how cool it looks when you copy stuff that you've, sewn together. That's kind of why I joined the Graphic Fairy. I decided to do the whole year. I'm not sure if, I decide halfway through that I'm not using it enough, that I can discontinue, but it's cheaper if you buy it for the year. It's only like $6 a month, and Lord knows I spend more than that a month on my crafting. So if I could stay out of the craft, or really I need to stay off of Amazon. That's what I need to do. Okay, so then I also made a copy of this. And this book, I was thinking, what am I going to use it for? I was thinking that maybe I should make it so that it's a book for things that I have to make things from. So I think what I'm going to do is make another tuck spot down here. And again, tuck spots are usually something that you put in that you just, do 2 sides of. I'm using this stinky fabric tack. And, oh, you've got to see Sophie. She's got her nose covered up. This stuff is so stinky. Okay, let's see if I can get you back up here now. I'm using my iPhone. It's really crooked, Linda. Really, get the paper cutter. Might as well do it right. Usually when I make things for myself, I'm not as fussy. So I'm going to put that down here. And then I think I'll put that original banknote in there. Let's make sure I'm doing it right. See, I would have done that wrong. When you turn things over, it's kind of... Alright, so I'm going to put that down here. You have to let that dry, but then I'll put this original banknote in there so that that's where it is. Oh, and it can go up here too, and down here. Maybe not. I could fold it. It was folded. And then I have the one that I copied here. Maybe I'll glue that completely down here to fill up that space. So, there's a whole nother idea. Like, you can buy things, vintage things, and copy them with your copier and print it. And I printed this on some, I think it's Stampin' Up! Paper called Naturals, and I really like it. And it looks like I bought it at some sale because, it had like a sticker price on it. And, I hope they still have it because I like that. This, oh, this was that Creative Memories, but okay, I think that'll just fit on there. Fill up that spot, and then this will get, the original get tucked in here like that. And I think I'll just use my sticky tape. This is really sticky. I bought one of these ATG guns that holds a lot of tape versus this other one that I have that, you know, it doesn't hold as much tape and it's thinner, so, you know, I feel it's okay to have two. Alright, so I'm gonna put this right, oh, it's gotta be right at the end. Yeah, that was lucky. Okay. Right at the end, right at the tip there. There we go. Alright, let's hope it still folds. Yep. Alright, that's all well and good. And then I'll keep the original in here. And this will be, like I said, this is going to be my book of different things that you can do in a book. So my idea book, I guess. And then I'll probably journal in here about Gail and what videos she has it on. Let's see, I think I have it up on my computer right now. It's called Junk Journal Terminology, and it was March 13th, 2019. So it's a pretty recent video if you want to watch it. So far I have the fabric flip and I have a tuck. Next one's going to be a belly band, and I'm not sure, so I'm going to want to cover this up. But a belly band can be made out of a lot of different things, so that will be my next video. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye.